Okay. Oh, I'm spazzing out. Because this is... Hey, Phil, this is Outlast.
Hey, Wayne. Yes, it is indeed.
And we have both played this game.
This is probably my favorite game that I've played thus far for the PS4.
Have you finished it?
Yes, I have indeed.
You have? Oh, okay.
No, I haven't. Oh. No.
Why would you even set me up like that then? I did play
No,
it.
I haven't. It's just because, as I told you, my free account ran out and I wasn't able to beat it, and I haven't. But I'll do it.
Okay.
Regardless, I've loved every second that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the smart things about this game is that it does not overstay its welcome. It's not a long game. You don't play it for like 40 hours.
No, you couldn't.
Actually, you don't even play it for 10.
Yeah,
really,
it would be hard to maintain because we should say like the way it's set up, it's point of view. Your journal's going into an insane asylum in which there's some horrific no good deeds going on. You don't know specifically what they are. All you have is
you get an anonymous tip and you're just like, I'm just going to go there by myself with my video camera.
Exactly, like any idiot in a horror movie would. And then all you have is a video camera. You can turn it into night vision if there's shadow, and that's the entire limit of what you can do. It's basically, I would describe it as like a haunted house simulator almost, where it's just sort of a scare factory that you're on. They do a great job of designing it so you feel as though you're in control of it at all times, but really you're on a track and you're going through something that's been planned out, and it's just exquisitely timed and done, and sort of shows off how the added graphic and sound capabilities of the new system can increase immersion. Because if this exact game had been done 10 years ago, it would not be close to nearly as effective.
Strangely enough, this is one of those games where I would almost recommend, even if you've got like a surround sound system, you might actually be better off playing this with headphones.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is because they actually do take advantage of like, a lot of interesting directional sound effects in here, which actually hold up really, really well when you put the headphones on, because now it's like right in your ear, as opposed to like hearing it coming from somewhere off in the distance. So.
Absolutely, but I love horror games in general, and I don't know. The last generation, there was nothing that really jumped out at me in the way that, say, Silent Hill 2 did in the previous one, and this one right off the bat just really exploded the potential.
Oh, really?
What can be done now?
I mean, the opening minutes, it really got you even then.
Oh, no, sorry. I just mean, well, yes, definitely. Yes, that's true. It did, right from the beginning, grab me, but I just mean, like, right off the bat of the new generation's lifespan.
Oh, yeah.
I think it just sort of exploded the possibilities of what can be done with this genre, and this, I think, is absolutely terrifying. And then, obviously, the Alien Isolation game that we've talked about a great deal before now looks like it's taking a lot from this.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I'm very excited by that. So, yeah, I know when I was playing this with a friend of mine, I let out a lot of sort of screams that I got a lot of laughter about. Wayne, did you have a similar experience?
No, because I was playing it by myself. My wife sat in for like the first few minutes.
Yeah.
But after the first few jump scares, she was like, "Okay, you know what? You're on your own. I can't be in the room for this game."
Yeah,
she just found it way too stressful.
It's really intense, and it's surprising how even when you're watching it, you get that same effect. I assumed, like, having started playing on my own and then trying to play with someone else, that as soon as I didn't have the controller in my hands, I wouldn't have the same effect. But that's
but I mean, like, the fact that
timing is just so good.
Yeah, and the fact that it's interactive, and you know that the other person, it's like, even if you tell them, it's like, no, okay, don't go that way, go this way, and say, no, I changed my mind, don't go down that way either. That's bad. It's like, there's nowhere to go. We're screwed.
Yeah, no, it's nerve-wracking and terrifying, and I just absolutely love it. And I'm just really excited to see, now that this sort of formula has been established, what people do with it. I guess Alien will be the first test, and then hopefully others as well. Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, did the company that made this, are they planning on doing anything similar?
The which?
The company that made Outlast. Are they planning to do anything else similar?
There is actually an DLC expansion.
That's right. That's coming. Yeah.
No, that's already out.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Okay.
It's called The Whistleblower, and it is the adventures of the guy that sent the anonymous tip.
Have you played that yet?
No, actually, I have not. It's one of those things I keep meaning to getting around to it, but then I kind of look at Outlast and remember how stressed I was the first time I played it. I'm like, I'll wait. And there we go. It's like, oh my god, there's the first big jump scare. It's not so bad for us because we're playing with the sound off. And sound is absolutely critical to this game. It's so important when you're playing it on mute, or just with extremely low volume like we are now. It actually loses a lot.
It does a lot, and also we're playing it in broad daylight. I recommend playing it in the dark. And definitely, where we are now, because we're just about to stumble upon an unfortunate victim, I believe. Yes, there he is.
Well, yeah, there we go. It's like, yeah, this poor guy. It's like he's dead, right?
Yeah.
So no, he's not dead.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played it, I wasn't sure. It was like 2 in the morning because it took a while for it to download, and I got to this part and I just turned it off because I was too scared. Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but that's exactly what happened. And
well, I mean, you look at this shelf here, and it's like, oh my god, okay, things are like seriously messed up.
well, exactly, and I didn't even know what it would be beyond a horror game. And I'm pretty desensitized to violence and so forth, but atmosphere and timing, that's a whole other ball game. You can get me with that every time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then from these first couple of jump scares, this is where actually the game starts getting really stressful.
Yes.
Is because one of the important things to note about this game is that, unlike Silent Hill and Resident Evil, you have no weapons.
Yeah.
It's like no guns, no clubs, no nothing. You can't fight. You're not supposed to fight.
Absolutely no way of defending yourself.
Yeah, the whole premise of this game is that when you see something, you run and hide if you can, and if you can't hide, just run.
Yeah.
And hope that they don't catch you.
And hope for the best. And and again, they do an excellent job of sort of misdirecting and making you think.
It's like, and there we go. Oh my god. Okay, what's happening?
Yeah.
And I could do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing that I think I find most impressive about it is that you do really think that you're in control at all times, but really you're not. You're in control for maybe a minute or two at a time, basically just to run away from something.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you're on a very specific track, but it never feels that way. And I think that's
well, I mean,
really
it's like,
critically designed.
Part of it is also like, the running and hiding mechanic, because the AI, it's like, they are actively looking for you.
Yes.
So it's not like there's just one set patrol route, and as soon as you remember that, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you can avoid them. It's like, no.
It's kind of different every time.
Yeah, you can go this way, and the guy will be there and find you, but if you think to yourself, oh, I just have to go the other way, and it'll be fine, no, the guy might actually take that alternate route looking for you the next time around. And, oh, okay, isn't that pleasant?
Yeah, another little gory mess there. But yeah, I really can't recommend this game enough. This is...
Well, I mean, if you like horror games.
Oh, yeah, of course. Obviously. Yeah. No, obviously, if you don't like horror games.
There are some people where it's like, I wouldn't, like, if I were trying to sell, like, my grandma on video games, I wouldn't give this to her and say, hey, grandma, play this game. You'll have a lot of fun, because
that's a very good point.
She'll go into cardiac arrest, and then it'll be like, you killed your grandma, you sadistic son of a bitch.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's definitely true. It is the most terrifying game I've played, so if that's not something you consider pleasurable, it would probably be the worst game I've
exactly.
ever played.
For people that don't like stressful situations, this is a stressful game. It is. It will stress you out. I don't actually know anybody that was able to complete it in one sitting. Everybody had to take a break because they were just my nerves are frayed. I just
it's too much.
I can't take
even the quiet moments are almost worse because what's
coming. They set it up. It's like, this is an atmosphere of unpleasantness. You know that something bad is eventually going to happen.
Yeah.
So even when you're wandering around like this, I mean, if we were playing with the sound turned up, I mean, you'd be hearing, like, whisperers, and it's like people moving around somewhere, and you know that you're not safe. As it is, it's broad daylight. I'm talking to you, so it's not so stressful. But the very first time that you go through this game, you're just like, I don't want to be here. Why am I putting myself through this?
For sure.
I don't want to be here.
I am getting a little sense memory stress just from remembering what it was like when I was in here the first time. But yeah, if you like horror, definitely check it out. I just think it's a great and I just think it's a great sign of where these games are going to go, because this is so simple to make a more elaborate version of this. Who knows where it could go from there. So
maybe we'll just leave it there then, because
I think so.
Like, things are just going to get really intense.
And we're not going to be able to talk.
We don't.
I'm going to start crying at a certain point.
Exactly. So yes, that is Outlast.
And it's great.
And it's a great game, and it's scary. It will
legitimately terrifying. Quite often horror games are just action games with more blood.
But this game is more than jump scares, although it does have jump scares. There's suspense, there's tension, there's a lot of stress. So all right, CGM Plays, Outlast. I guess we'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.